Hello friends, I am Jyotirvit Pavan Kumar. The great sage T.Lobsang Rampa in his books has advised people not to join groups and cults which are supposed to guide people on the spiritual path. Lobsang Rampa has advised that if you want to develop spiritually very fast, then you must work on your own and do not join groups or cults or be prey to false gurus. Now, some people don't agree with this. They say that no, by joining groups they may develop very fast. They can't do it on their own. Well, nothing to argue about this, but let me narrate an incident from my own life which happened with me, and that made me convinced me that yes, Tuesday Lobsang Rampa is right when he says that one must not join groups. So let me narrate this incident to you. It may help you. This is way back in 1987. I had joined a group which was supposed to guide people on the spiritual path. They used to conduct group meditations on Sundays. I had learned an ancient breathing technique called Hong Saw. Hong Saw is an ancient breathing technique, very powerful breathing technique, which can in a short time, if you do it sincerely and regularly, it can in a short time calm down your mind and give you ability to go into the trance superconscious state. So one evening at my home, I was sitting and doing Hong Saw technique. Only half an hour had passed that suddenly I found as if my physical body wasn't there. I lost all awareness of my physical body. I felt as light as a feather, even lighter than that. My whole consciousness was at this point, and I wasn't aware of my body. Well, I tried to feel my heartbeat and it wasn't there. Either it had slowed so much that I couldn't feel my heartbeat. I was at that point at the verge of leaving my physical body and going into the astral. That was a wonderful thing. But suddenly, thought came to me, what will happen if I am not able to come back to my body? Now that fear just occurred to me because I was not prepared for that moment. It had happened too quickly. I was immature to experience that ecstasy of leaving the body. So that fear of death came to me, and I thought, oh my God, what will happen if I am not able to come back to my body? Now, Lobsang Rampa has written in at many places in his books that if you leave the body consciously through astral traveling, you are bound to come back. But at that time, I was not mature enough spiritually to understand it. So I panicked. As I panicked, my heartbeat returned, and gradually I regained my physical consciousness. Later on in that evening, I lie down on my bed, but I repented. I said, oh my God, people spend ages, people spend decades trying to achieve this conscious astral traveling, leaving the body consciously. And I had lost a good opportunity. Well, Lobsang Rampa has also advised that if it happens with you, then do not try it again that day. So I didn't try that day. In the evening, I decided I must go to that group and get their advice and let me tell them that this happened with me. It wasn't a Sunday, so I went to the house of that senior person who was in charge of that group, who was supposed to guide people spiritually. I went to him, narrated the whole incident. He listened to me very carefully, but then he started laughing. He said, "Oh, come. It cannot happen with you so quickly. You have joined this group only a couple of days ago. We are doing regular meditation and study for decades, and it hasn't happened with any of us. How can it happen with you?" He started laughing. He said, "You are mistaken. It cannot happen with you." Well, I came back my home, and that was the last day I went to that group, because I discovered that since they are not able to achieve it, how can they believe that a newcomer can? So they must be jealous or something else. It was their ignorance. So from that day onwards, I practiced at my home, taking guidance from the 19 books written by the sage T.Lobsang Rampa, and I progressed on my own. So I firmly believe now that T.Lobsang Rampa was right when he said that you must not join groups and cults for your spiritual practices, and you must meditate alone, not in groups. He's given a lot of reasons for that. You can read in his books. Well, I hope this video will help you, and if you benefit from this video, let me have your feedback. I'm ready to answer all your questions. With my limited knowledge, I will try to answer. I hope you like this video. Have a good time. Thank you for watching.